So, hallelujah. Answer Jizemu. Mukubire Yesu Kristo engale z'amaanyi. That is our relationship.
Levixone, would you let a woman who is older than you? It's a no, yes.
No. Love is love, you understand?
That's right.
In a love, why not?
Now, violence in the entertainment industry. Yesterday, people were trading blows at yesterday's concert. I'm sure you've seen some of the videos, production at the other side. If you can have that video clip of goons, because you wouldn't call these ones managers, because whatever was playing out was a fist fight, dragging one of the MCs, a renowned TV personality, Edwin Katamba, aka MC Katz, off stage. He was battered, and he says he was hurt physically. He says he lost some of his phones. Wow. He says he lost money. He filed a police case last night, and I guess the matter is now beyond us. You understand? But as someone who's been in this industry for a while, what do you make when you see such ugly scenes playing out on the main stage? Who is to blame? Is it the stage manager? Is it the police who are charged with security? You know, is it discipline generally of us as young people? I don't want to say musicians, but us as young people.
One thing I'll say as a Christian, I can't support such an act where people are not loving each other, where people are fighting each other. I don't believe in that, and I would not even want to associate with that kind of life. You know, I would really want to be far away. But it goes back also to the stage managers, you know, because I've not seen the video so much. Like, I don't know how it started and everything. So I don't want. I'm not trying to judge or anything. But first, whatever happened to Katamba, Katamba is my friend. I would not wish him anything like that. Yo. I would not wish him to, you know, to go through what he's going through, what I'm watching right now. You know, he does not deserve it. He deserves to be respected. He has been there for this industry many years. Then, nkubiriza abantu okweyagala bannange tweyagale. Oyinza okukola ekintu out of what oba obusungu n'okosa omuntu ate nawe neweekosa obulamu bwo bwonna. You get so. Let's learn how to love one another. Let's learn how to understand each other. I told you, the way you're not understanding somebody here, you're not also understood. That's also the same way you're not understood somewhere. Let's see. But that be the change you want to see in this industry. You know, just imagine. Recently, when you're celebrating 11 years, some time back, you know, every artist supported you.
Oh yes.
Everybody.
Oh yes.
And that place got people. But it was because of the way you have been treating them. So let's learn how to treat a good way. You never know. Oja kuwa bot mugongo gendo kuchuka ngoya ina pasio wo yagalo ita. So let's, and to this generation to yagale nnyo violence ebintu tebina je bigenda kutwala gokuba munne kikonde oba oluyi. You never know izo ko muntu nafiira awo ofuuse mutemu. So let's run away from that kind of life.
Maro, been in the industry for a while as well. This, to this magnitude?
Well, I've never been, I've been bounced many times, but it's not the same. I think I handle those things differently. Like, I also came to the concert to support my brother. And I came in the time when there was no artist and no managers there. So they treated me well, and they were like, oh, okay, after this guy, let's try to put some upcoming artists, and then you go on stage. All of a sudden, there came bigger artists, I would say big artists, with their managers. Everything changed. They started to push and say, oh, you're Mara gonna kuimba after this person. Then after two people, like that. But I handle those things differently. I don't quarrel. I told them I came to support the guy the same way you came. You didn't pay for my transport, and no one knows that I'm here. So I'm going to handle this quietly. I will wait for you. Tell me my time when I'm getting on stage. I don't care who is coming before me or after me. All I care about is to sing for your stage.
So whom will you blame for this mess?
I think we all have responsibilities in handling bad energy. Because when you invite it, you're going to cause bad. Really, like the result is what you saw. Because all these people have been trading bad energy. I would not say that it started from that stage, and that is our problem. We fuel something and we expect nothing from it. But when you fuel something, there's something that comes out.
That is bound to happen.
Yes.
What is very unfortunate when some of these things play out, people do not actually not now discussing the precursor to this, the events that were happening before this incident. They are basically now discussing the end what?
The end. And it's not even the end.
And I think to broaden this discussion, it even takes us to what brings about this cause and effect. You know? Nti abantu batuka ne batuka ku mbeera nga ki ngeyo. And there are other ways omusobola okwesortinga ne mutesortingira ku stage nti mulabisa omuyimbi ategese event ne mulabisa industry at large ne mwerabisanga ba stakeholders in the entertainment 100%. Industry, you know.
I think Levixone said it well. Is in this world we live for love and understanding. Like like I live in when I live in Europe, you tell people about, for example, God, and you find out like 5 people don't care about God, but they respect that you believe in God. So they listen to your story and they tell you that that's a good thing. I like that for you. So in this world, it is about love and understanding, and they are not teaching us that anymore. But if those two people understood each other, because there's a theory that the reason why people fight or shout when someone is close to you and you're mad, it is because in between there's a lot of space that is not seen, but it's the space of understanding.
Nice. Titus Kuteesa, what is your takeaway from this? Because you will find that from the different stories I've gathered, there is elements of disrespect. Unanzalawa. Could it trigger and get to that point? What's the way forward? What's your takeaway?
Nze ndowooza tuddayo ku kya Levixone kyeyayogedde okwagalangana n'oluyimba nga luli olwalangi. Omanyi Yesu bwe baali bamutwala okumukomerera waliwo omusirikale yamusalako okutu. Kati wamusalako okutu n'akukwata n'akukola ki? N'akuzzaako. Waliwo omusirikale waliwo omu ku bayigirize yali ku sayidi ya Yesu. Yesu n'amugamba no okutu n'akukwata n'akola ki? N'akuzzaako. Ekyo kikulaga ki? Nti obutakkaanya busobola okubeerawo naye omukwano gwe gusinga. Love wins. Ekyo kintu ekikulu.
We are now off UBC. Action continues on Magic 1. Most of were in attendance last night, but of course, even as one of our field reporters for this show, what is your takeaway and what was your observation?
But like they said, this didn't start yesterday. Many stories have been running on TikTok. It started in Fort Portal. Actually, Alien Skin has issues with that media company. Whenever he comes on an event and there's a personality from that media company, trust me, he's not going to step on stage when a person from that media company is on stage. So what happened? Katamba wanted to introduce Alien Skin in peace. The moment they played Alien Skin's song, Alien Skin's bodyguard just came and grabbed Katamba off the stage. Wow. So that's where the battle started from.
Sudan was giving a different narrative, because you see everyone is now giving their own story. But since me, I'm not an advocate for violence. He has left. I am not.
But Musudan is a spokesperson of Fangoni Forest. What would you expect? It is also nice
to know the inside as well. But that said, I just I love the approach that Katz took, which is the legal approach. Because another person would choose the street approach, which is wrong for everyone. And I believe you me, no one has monopoly on violence. That's a fact. No one has monopoly on what? On violence. So to save us from all that, it's love that, Levi has been alluding to. Love, unity, and finding ways of resolving. Because we are brothers at the end of the day. We can agree to disagree. But at the end of the day, industry yonna. I'm imagining the hassles that each artist goes through. All that can actually be washed away in a blink of an eye. Yes. Sometimes what is unfortunate is our failure to learn from those that came before us, and our failure to learn from history and the things that have been playing out over years. One thing I know about our industry is every year there is someone who blows out. Every year there is someone who blows out. But yeah.
Like I've always told you guys, God has never created a failure in his image.
Yeah.
So no one is going to fail here. It is just time. You understand?
Yeah.
God has time for each and everybody to win. You get? So never be there. It is not yet your time. And let me make it clear for you. Let me make it clear for you. Yes, you're right. If it is not yet your time, even your gift is useless.
Oh, yes.
I'll be frank with you. But God is not stupid. Just imagine, singa twadde ba Calvin, mu room eno, emitwalo ebiri. Ban suffocating ze ne bafa ne baggwawo. So God is that smart that there's prime time for everybody. But when God blesses you again, you need to pray for the grace to maintain that blessing.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You get? Nti oyinza okubeera you're blessed kati n'omukisa n'okukwaliza nga bw'oyagala gwavuma abantu. And the day you will know that you have made it in life, I promise you, you're not going to work anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of the day, yenze Maro. Maro teyandibadde nga ajja ku TV. Nze ndabye Maro for many years. Yandibadde agamba, at the end of the day, Maro, who doesn't know Maro here? We all know him.
Yeah.
Teyandibadde nga ajja ku TV. So when you watch feeding anti ochikubye, do you know what happens? You stop working. Tandika okuzala abantu beba nabayimbi ayimba wanayimba namaliza nga tanabye na kunaaba. Not in a bad way. I'm just giving you an example because he's too busy for himself. You get my point? So cheni mubagamba nti tewali wano muntu atagenda bira wakabi. So abakatonda nga alina gwa blessings nga akuli maaso mu supporting so that you give God more reasons to trust you with his blessing. You get? But everybody is a winner. It's just prime time. It's just time.
What else can we say? We're taking strictly 3 questions. Let the Lord take its course. Let peace prevail. Be sorting because at the end of the day, alinamatu akolechi. Alinamatu ojamalizanga either olumi bakulumiza obango sibibwa obango olumiza obango spendinze. And at the end of the day, tolumwa wekka wesanga the family yekolachi yerumwa. So before you fight someone, think about that. Think about that. Waliwo abantu nga asalawo nga oba muguddeko olutalo asobola n'otunda ekice ne muyiriba paka gye gikolachi paka gye kikoma oba kitegeera, and you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that. Let's take 3 questions, then we shall be wrapping up that bit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, nice to be on the show, Awesome Calvin.
Let's get into the question.
Yeah, I'm taking 2 questions to, I'm the travel boss. I'm taking 2 questions to Maro and Levixone. This is based on tourism. I've met Maro before. Can remember me, but how can you use your brand to market tourism? Because we met at the Uganda Museum, I had a UN ambassador from Pakistan I introduced to you at Viva on Aquan campaign. So you're already in German. How can you use your brand to market Uganda for the tourism fraternity? Then I'm going to another question.
Okay, we shall take 1 question. That's
Okay.
enough.
Let me
Ali, I
give an
wanna
opportunity to-
Hi everyone, my name is Precious, Miss High School of all schools. Well, I have a question to the gospel artists. How are you going to use gospel in education to promote education? Because well, I want to become a gospel artist, but to present all high schools, but I really find it hard how I am going to use gospel with education. Yeah,
Let's
that's it.
take the final question so that we've captured all the three at once. Okay? Shall take question as we come towards this broadcast. Yes. Here we are.
Thanks, Papa. My name is George Vince Liano. Yeah, and my question goes to Levixone. Like, how do you feel when you link on stage and the audience sings like all word to word? Yeah, and I request to wish my friend a happy birthday, DJ Arafat from Seta. Thank you.
Okay, the question of tourism. Thank you for the question, first of all, and thanks for the introduction that you made long time ago. We are all ambassadors as musicians when it comes to promoting our country. And like I said, in diaspora, Terimontu, Akulimbam, they are not missing home. So all we talk about is Uganda. All we talk about is the beautiful place. All we talk about is, if you've never been in Uganda, you've not been in Africa. That's what we say. We tell them, have you been in Uganda? No, I've been in South Africa and whatever. You're like, no. If you've not been in Uganda, you've not been in Africa before. So we do that. We promote, and us being on top, it makes them want to visit Africa. So or visit Uganda. So we only do it by promoting ourselves more and more. Thank you.
Maybe I'll answer my brother your question then. Cho engeri gospel music jagenda okuyamba mu education mukulu wangu najja kikola ekyo. First, I'll be frank with you. I give the glory back to God. I don't take it for granted. You understand? As I told you, the support we get from people keeps us moving. I'll be frank with you, I feel so blessed. A boy from Kosovo wali mu myala kubanga solo okujja ne ngamba abantu gambe ye ne bagamba ye. I don't take it for granted. And I give the glory back to God, and I've found that in him. Because if it wasn't for him, I don't know if I would achieve whatever I have. So that gives me more reasons to serve him. So I'll be frank with you. Chinsanyusa nnyo. Kyansaba Katonda ekisa ekyo kimbeereko paka. Kyovula naye namusuubiza omuweereza paka. So, yeah.
Yes, you know, I'm a proud Msoga Calvin. You know, I don't know whether Maro talked about this, but I don't know how I can go off this beautiful show without congratulating my Chawazinga upon getting that beautiful woman all the way from Mayuge. Congratulations to you, my king. Ofuvu babe byanda nebyanda. Then, Maro, let me give you this one. When you were in the country, the hits used to come every day, every month. When we went abroad, things turned around. You used to send me some songs, but how hard is it to push a song when you're out the country?
I would say, I thank you for the question, and Chabazinga from Voe, ni in the band to Sangaide. Yeah, but I will just give him the microphone to answer the other question, and then I will answer the question.
Okay. Okay. Nze ekisingira ddala ndaba violence kati naaliwo ennaku zino asingira ddala ava mu masomero okitegeera bitandikire mu masomero aba ne ku university e Makerere wabeerawo riot bamala batwalira ba red top bakkakkanya okitegeera. So gospel music agenda kuyamba ate education kyekyo ffe kyetukola we go preaching love tugenda mu scripture unions ne tuyimbira and for free so abaana ne tubabuulira enjiri waliwo ekiro ekisinga ekyo.
Reasons to sing for Jesus.
Yeah. I think gospel has a lot of message, and the message is for humanity. So, yeah, it doesn't escape education. The most education you get is the social education. Nothing is better than that. So, to answer the question of how music is hard to push from far away, the connection I'm getting right now, I cannot get it when I'm far away. When sindiko limba nendo Calvin, ajadula banga message eri eva eweru era ajja kungamba yankalabye akalabe oluyimba alulabe naye tuli ambuze muli mutya oli otya tunyumye kati eyemboozi gye tujja okunyumya kati ne bw'aba akatadde ku TV tajja kafaako nnyo nga bwe mbanga ndi wano. So it is very hard to shoot to like push music from far away, and that one is known. But for me, my quietness, I told you, it has been also a blessing. I managed to see my career and also like dissect it and understand where I went wrong and where I went good, and appreciate that, okay, I am one of those people that you call legends. I did things first. There are things I did and I was the first, but not talking about them is also me reflecting on what I've done. And I thank God for the quietness, because it gives you chance. You know, Levixone, the moment I got out of my dad's house, in 2 weeks, I became a star. And I've done that for over 10 years. Because when I left, I celebrated 10 years of Maro at Anjagala concert. That means it was the only thing I was doing. Golinga school cover. Like, you know that you know everything. Omaka Gutandika, you're doing the same thing. It ends, you're doing the same thing. So it is good to have a break, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah. On Twitter, social media, other social media platforms, regarding the discussion that we had earlier on, it's like the main topic now on the different platforms. And yes, it's good for us to think through our actions before you act on something. First think through. That's what smart people do. Kyekyaawula omuntu ategeera ku muntu atakola ki atategeera kuba omuntu ategeera osobola kukola ki kulowooza kufumiitiriza then okola ki.
Calvin also, I think, just to advise the youths out there.
Oh yeah, what advice would you give young people? This is going to be cross-cutting.
Yeah, I think it's about you surround yourself with the right energy and the right people, because like right now, whoever is sorry about my voice. Whoever is interested in music, you have to surround yourself with the people who do music better than you. For example, so if you want to have Mpise Nungi, surround yourself with Levixone, Maro, Ani. Then you adopt and learn what they do better. For example, but if you surround yourself neba kabeja ngaboche balaba baina chikuba bukubi chikonde kuyitawo, and then you will learn that. So the surrounding plays a bigger role, and also in 2 ways. Fenatu gutide mu ghetto. I'm from Nsambia, bambagira bangaye, but I'm from Nsambia barracks. Barracks yes zezimu ku ghetto zosingo kumanya. But being there and comparing and saying, okay, life sijeng jagalo kuberam, it should push you to be a better person. That's what I think. I think your surroundings should influence you for positive and negative, but mainly it should be positive. Make sure you are better than the weird areas that you are living in.
Give us the final word. Yeah, Titus, final message.
Nzira kuchiri okwagalana. Ya okwagalana oba olina ensonga ne munno musobola otuula mwekeeyo ne mwesootinga mulyanga temwesobola kubeera babiri mu luumu emu mufunayo omuntu omu n'abagatta than okutwala violence ku social media. Kituyambeko eri bano abaana abato obutalaba nti ekyo kintu kyemukola kyekituufu.
Nze kyengenda obagamba kuwa bulamu bw'eri Yesu Kristo, n'olokoka n'otambula kusinziira kutegeera kwe so si kutegeera kwo. Amiina. Kubanga bw'olaba entambula Yesu Kristo, I always tell my friends not even to imitate me, not even to try to be like me, but to try and see how Jesus moved, because that is the perfect example you can give to anybody. Yesu Kristo teyatta, teyayenda, bingi nnyo by'ataakola. Nze nga muntu bw'atambula ne Yesu Kristo obulamu busobola okubeera better. So give your life to Christ. Do not wait. Olinda bidde. Yesu osobola omwewangulira bwe waliwo ono ayagala okulokoka. Wendi nsobola okumukama mpadde ekisa nsobola okukwatuza. N'otegeera Yesu Kristo ng'omulokozi we era n'otambula naye. Amen. Ekyo kikubidde Yesu Kristo engalo ez'amaanyi. So tuwe obulamu bwaffe eri Yesu Kristo, and we should let him work in our life. You understand? The Bible says that he knew us before we were formed. Talina kyatamanyi ku bulamu bwo. Buli kimu akikola ki akimanyi. So let's trust God tumuwe obulamu bwaffe abufuge. Thank you guys.
My final word is love, love, love. Respect, respect, respect across the board. Respect my job, but I should also reciprocate and respect your job. Respect is earned. Tekutomera buchi. Butomezi no earninga buchi. So let's respect one another. There is really nothing you can gain in violence. It doesn't reflect good on us, whether the musicians or the media personalities and the entertainment industry at large. And like I said earlier on, violence is very expensive. It is one thing I wouldn't wish to engage myself in. It's very expensive for your pockets, for your name, for your integrity, for your what, you know. Also the people close to you. Yeah.
Tasobola kutuukako naye ng'asobola okunoonya gw'asobola otuukako. Ate abantu batereka obusungu. Wala abantu batereka obusungu. One time, me and Aziz, we were, going to a club and whatever. But wali yali atereka obusungu. Ng'obusungu bwe buli nti mukazi we ayagala nnyo ennyimba ze. It was a funny case really. Mukazi we ayagala nnyo ennyimba ze. Naye yagamba nze neetanga Aziz yambuuza lwaki yeeyimbisa bw'atyo. For example, naye nambuuza lwaki weeyimbisa ebintu ebirungi. Lwaki ng'akala aliko ka juice. Naye n'agamba nakutereka ebbanga. Lwaki omukyala wange akyawuliriza nkomera omukwano. Lwaki akulina profile pic. Omumanyi mwogera. You know? It's just like omuntu atereka naye nga tomumanyiiko yadde. So imagine singa oyo omuntu wali omukubidde omuntu n'omutta in a funny way. In those things that we do nga Levixone wagambye. So you should know that everything we do has a repercussion. Chija, anytime.
Now, this is the final one. Tomorrow there will be a car wash for a journalist, a photo and travel journalist known as Edgar Raymond Bate. To offset his medical bills, there will be a charity car wash happening tomorrow, the 10th. You can make your contribution and or join the car wash that will be taking place Airtel Wampeo Avenue. He's been battling diabetes, He's been bedridden for a long while, and we are calling for philanthropy, for your support, and in whichever way you can check out that poster that you're seeing on the screen for any support that you can render a brother who is currently bedridden, fighting for his life. But he's been instrumental in the journalism world, specifically entertainment and tour and travel. Yeah, that is Edgar. I'm sure you've seen an article somewhere, somehow about him. That is, if you've been, a newsreader, if you've been in Uganda in the last 10 years or so, okay? So, yeah, it's happening at, that is Wampeo. Motoka zigenda bazozebwa ku mitwalo 5. N'engato zammwe tugenda baluzipolishinga ku mitwalo 2. Oba okitegeera obeere nga osobola okusupportinga mu ngeri emu oba endala. Now that brings us to the end of the show. We're going to be wrapping up the show with that song of Levi, the one about love. Let's spread love, Tombaako nambwa kuba sigwandiisa ate nange sakola ki sinza kuliisa okitegeera. Tombaako nambwa kubanga omulimu gwenkola nagusomere ate nawe gwokola nawe gwakola ki wagupracticing oba wagusomerera oba kitegeera. So everyone can stand in their own what? Gira muntu nti ate naye mbanga sinyumirwa ndongoyo kitegeera. ne mada kufuukira kizibu banga nkuvuma kubala oba tolina kyokoze eki oba tolina kyonkoze oba otegeera bulungi buli omu abeere ng'asobola okulaba just ki munne nti nemba sinyumirwa program gwolaba ndaba oba okola ki oba wulira mpulire nti waliwo gayi bamuyita gundi akola ku TV guno essimu efasa oba okitegeera. You draw the lines and you make them very clear. Oba okitegeera. That brings us to the end of the show. And from me, it's peace and love. We're out of here. Give us that jam. Let's jam as we wrap up the show. Hit me, Ivan. Let's go.
Selector Ivan.
Mucha kajukira. Let's go. Hey. Let's sing it at Tegumanyiranji, everybody. Tegumanyiranji. Let's go. Tegumanyiranji. Nebazanye yanji wako musayi. Eyampa manyi. Blessing abalalai. Oyo yakutula womuguwa wakati waffe nawe abatuwalana nasembezaawo kwagala. Let's go. Nebazanya banyambako mu lugendo sinze nzekka ngandi ne bannanga abalala. Let's go everybody like this. Olutalo luwomba luwanvu naye tusabirabo kitaffe yatugamba tulina okwagala guno mukwano tegumanyiranji gade mu Yesu guno mukwano tegumanyiranji sibawulira mu Yesu abo kamwe guno mukwano tegumanyiranji mu Yesu guno mukwano tegumanyiranji mu Yesu tugane Tegumanyiranji. Let's go. Again. Hey. Tegumanyiranji. Malawulira. Guno mukwano tegumanyiranji. Tegumanyiranji nziza munne tegumanyataye. Hey. Guno mukwano wenyogerako ye Yesu eyajja tufiirire nga tasosodde mukakoba mwavu. Abasibe bamunoonya ayamba n'abalwadde ku bitanda wenyogerako munywanyi wulira tebabalika be yayamba yagamba omugumba omwana alabe n'omuzibe baana basalabe okuva leero akola kafune nafuna omukwano byakyuka guno mukwano tegumanyiranji tugende mu Yesu guno mukwano tegumanyiranji mu Yesu guno mukwano